accountable or fails to inform the Secretary General of the status of such efforts. I would like, if I could, to respond to Egypt's intervention. We were accused implicitly, politely, of having an ulterior motive. I confess I have an ulterior motive. My ulterior motive is actually, finally, to do something about a cancer, the cancer of sexual exploitation and abuse against people who trust the UN flag. They see a peacekeeper coming their way, they think, this is someone who's gonna help me. They don't think, I gotta run, this is somebody who's gonna rape me. That's not what they think. That's not what they should ever think, but that is what they are going to think, and that is what some of them do think, because there is not accountability for the crimes that are committed in any way sufficient to the scale of what appears to be this problem. So that's my ulterior motive, I confess. Sue me. I also take note, it was a very important comment that Egypt made, of the admission that the measures contained in this resolution, measures requiring accountability, would not have been passed by the General Assembly. We agree. The General Assembly has been totally paralyzed. There are countries within the negotiations that are going on as we speak that have tried to water down the recommendations that the Secretary General has made. It'd be one thing if we were succeeding, if it was working, if the system was working. We come in here every day, we lament, we condemn the abuse, and we condemn the lack of accountability. And then we go to the General Assembly, some of us try to water down provisions to try to strengthen the system. What's up with that? So you can't simultaneously try to water something down in the General Assembly and then complain when the body that sends peacekeepers out to try to protect people actually takes responsibility for the fact that some of those who are supposed to do the protecting are committing sexual abuse. You can't have it both ways. If the General Assembly had been able to actually put in place methods for accountability, and if the system were working, and if girls like the ones Matthew just quoted, who are now left with the children of the people who have come and raped them and then gone back to their countries, never having been held accountable, if the system had prevented these kinds of acts, or at least had some kind of accountability, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We're only here because it just keeps happening. So I think it is very, very strange to hear members